against these boys, it's going to be a very, very interesting game.
Good to see Fahad Al-Hashmi and Ramesh Shahzad in the middle. Fahad Al-Hashmi was part of 2015 World Cup squad of UAE. And Ramesh Shahzad has been brilliant whenever he came out to play for UAE colours. The expandables versus G4 Lions. G4 Lions yet to open the account on the points table. The last week we have seen a brilliant batting performance by Ramesh Shahzad. The captain wants more. That kind of knocks from Ramesh Shahzad. Fahad Al-Hashmi will be facing the first delivery.
The surprise. Dot ball first up from Fahad. Ataur Rahman, again, a very, very good young left-arm spinner. So it's going to be a good tussle between the two. As we know, Fahad likes to hit those long balls against spinners. As he's just hit that. Oh, that's gone over the fence. It did not look like he timed it at all. Ataur Rahman is very surprised with his fielder, but with this man's power, you know, even half hits go over the boundary.
Definitely those muzzles are helping Fahad Al-Hashmi to send the ball sailing over the mid-wicket. The first maximum of this innings. What a strike by Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Oh, he's edged that. That's taken the outside edge. Fahad won't care where the runs come from as another boundary has been scored. And Ataur Rahman will not be happy with that. He got some grip and some turn off the wicket. And Fahad just swung his arms at it, but he's got a boundary nonetheless. That's all that matters to Fahad.
Not in a convincing fashion he got that boundary, but still what matters are though 4 runs for the expandables. Fahad Al-Hashmi, after a brilliant start, 3 deliveries, 10 runs on strike. Look at that, coming into Fahad Al-Hashmi and sent into the another ground, a maximum from the powerful Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Well, Fahad Al-Hashmi brings up tournament number 6, number 62. And again, he just jabbed at it, and that's gone sailing over that square leg fence. This man packs a real punch when he hits that cricket ball, and he's known to be devastating against spin bowling. And I feel this decision from G4 Lions to start with a spinner against Fahad has played right into Fahad's hands.
Oh yeah! Nicely bowled for what they're appealing. There was a turn this time, beaten Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Well, I feel he was at least 6 inches away from the ball when the ball hit the wicketkeeper's glove. So I'm not really sure what Atta is appealing for. Look at the distance between the ball and the bat.
Last delivery of the first over. Oh yeah! Brilliant piece of bowling. And to get the turn with the new ball, you need to be talented. Over number 1 gone, 16 for no loss.
Rashid. New bowler Rashid. Slightly. That's right. Straight arm over. Rashid.
As we start the second over of the expendables innings, the G-Force have turned to Mohammad Rashid, the medium pacer, with Ramesh Shahzad, I call him Mr. 360, ready to take strike.
Talking about Rashid, 1 inning, 1 wicket to his name, and look at that economy of 8. Rashid Saklane starts on the leg stump and nicely glided towards the fine leg of the mark. Ramesh Shehzad with that boundary. Expandables moves to 20 for no loss.
Well, Ramiz is not going to miss out on those. An ill-directed delivery towards his pads, and he's just helped it, guided it very well past that short fine leg fielder, and Ramiz is underway with a boundary of the first ball he faces.
Was very fortunate and lucky, I would say, that I have watched Fahad Al-Hashmi, Ramesh Shehzad playing those A division matches earlier, and I have seen them representing UAE national side. Very talented middle order batsman Ramesh Shehzad. Not fit, but still he is scoring runs.
Oh, that's beautifully cut. But they've got that deep point fielder for Ramiz. And again, Mohammad Rashid just erring in his length a little bit. And I will have to top that off to say I feel Ramiz Shehzad is probably one of the best middle order batsmen UAE has ever had. Because if we would have seen some of his innings against the international side, I was personally there to witness his inning against Pakistan in a side game between Pakistan and UAE in Abu Dhabi, where he scored an 80 odd when UAE were preparing for a 4-day event, I believe. As Fahad has just timed that, he did not hit that, he did not give that the full swing, he just literally showed at the face of the bat. And that's gone sailing again over that long on boundary for another 6.
It's raining sixes in Vision Cricket Ground. Vintage Fahad Al-Hashmi on fire. Just a punch and it's out of the park. 22 of just 7 deliveries. It's a treat to watch. And I have never seen him opening the batting. Look at that shot. What matters is that he got the maximum.
Well, he looks to be in good touch, and he's so powerful. He is so powerful. When he hits the ball stays hit. He literally knocks the cover, knocks the leather off those balls. And Mohammad Rashid is under immediate pressure. 11 runs of the 3 balls that he's bowled. Expendables have raced to 27. He's gone round the wicket now as Fahad has hit that towards the deep long on fielder, run through for a single. And he's not happy with that. You can see from his face, he wanted to hit that over the mid-wicket boundary for a 6.
And definitely, Khaisbhai, the credit should be given to the captain of Expandables, Adil Farooq, for finding out the talent of Fahad Al-Hashmi, that he can bat top the order and score some quick runs for his team.
As we have a look at the field placing for Ramiz, they've got that deep point and a deep third man operating for him. 3 fielders on the leg side, so we know the bowler is going to be bowling outside off. And that's a wayward delivery, a wide ball and 5 wides. And again, I'm not really sure if it's fair to put so much pressure on the bowler itself by giving him a field of that sort. Because you're literally just showing the batsman what you're trying to do, and the bowler is under pressure to try and bowl it outside off, but also not give Ramiz enough of an opportunity to hit it towards that cover region. So he's going to be under a lot of pressure. 17 conceded of the 4 legal deliveries he's bowled already.
It was way outside the off stump. 17, as said, so far conceded. Flick of the wrist played in the vacant area, the ball racing towards the fence. Nice, beautiful looking shot from the blade of Ramiz Shehzad.
Well, he just helped that on its way. Beautifully flicked off his feet. The timing, impeccable timing. And he's only dealing in boundaries, and Mohammad Rashid has been punished severely. 21 runs of the first 5 balls he's bowled. The Expendables have raced to 37 now, with not even 2 overs completed.
Both are like the vintage collections. I would want them to be in my team, even after 5 years or 10 years. still very active, Ramesh Shahzad and Fahad Al Hashmi. It is treat to watch them batting in the middle. Rashid Saklan under pressure. This time glided, opened the face of the bat and played towards the third man. 2 gone, 38 for no loss.
Ataur Rahman is going to continue. He's going to bowl out, and I'm a little surprised that the expendables have not gone for the power play, considering that for the floating power play, considering that they've already had a blazing start, and with their two potentially most destructive batsmen at the crease and hitting the ball as well as they are, it would have been perhaps advisable, as we have a look at the field, standard field for a left-arm spinner, as Ramesh Shahzad just plays that back to the bowler, a gentle push for no run.
Nicely bowled this time by Ataur Rahman. A rare dot delivery we have witnessed. On the back foot, cracks it, a fumble, resulting in a single.
Clean up by Aditya Bhatia. He's also a very good young left-arm spinner. We might see him a little bit later in the G-Force bowling innings.
On strike, Fahad Al Hashmi. Striking the ball beautifully tonight.
And that's been given. Ataur Rahman takes his revenge. Fahad Al Hashmi trying to hoik it across the line, completely missed it. That one straightened. It did not turn as much as he was perhaps expecting.
The damage has been done by Fahad Al Hashmi. But what a comeback by Ataur Rahman, getting rid of the dangerous man. Fahad Al Hashmi walks back after making 23 of 9 deliveries. 1, 4 and 3 maximum to his name. 39 for 1, the expandables.
भाई लोग स्ट्रीम की क्वालिटी कैसा है एक बार बताना प्लीज कमेंट में।
That brings Shane Alam to the crease for the expendables. He's been in good touch. You see, he got 40 odd in the expendables first game. Was struggling a little bit with his fitness.
Two matches, 47 runs, strike rate of 156 for Shane Alam.
Catch it, catch!
Straight away lofted towards the deep extra cover. Ball went in no man's land. Just a single. A very talented Shane Alam, who has played a good amount of quality cricket back home in India. Ramesh Shahzad batting on 11.
That's been played towards that deep square leg fielder. Ramesh Shahzad is going to run through for a single as Ishan Khan cleans up.
This is the beauty of game which Ramesh Shahzad plays. The experience, waits for those bad deliveries, rotating the strike regularly.
I think you'll recognize from Ramiz that he might settle down for the next few balls because a wicket has just fallen, as Shan has played that towards that point fielder. And that's the end of the over. 41 for 1 at the end of 3.
Thank you, Manu. Bro, ये good content bro, subscribe कर ले. Thank you, भाई.
Another change in the bowling. Clive Alfonso, the young off-spinner, has been brought into the attack by his captain, and it's going to be a challenge. He's going to have a real test bowling to Ramiz Shehzad, who looks in good touch. Ramiz has played that towards that long gone area. He's going to run through for a single.
Shani Alam will be facing Clive Alfonso for the first time in this innings. It was the way outside the off stump, played towards long off. Not in control of this shot, Shani Alam.
Well, he did not get to the pitch of the ball. You could see that he played it on the up, which is why the ball hit his bat higher up rather than middle it. Nevertheless, with the fielders outside the circle, no damage done. As Ramiz plays that towards the long off fielder, Ataur Rahman cleans up. They run through for another single. So Ramiz's inning is going to be a key to how the expendables perform over the next 6+ overs. I feel he's their key wicket, he's their key batsman, and they've got Fawad Ghafoor and the likes of Danish and Adil in their lineup, but how he performs will be very important to their inning. As Shan again comes down the wicket and fetches that from outside off stump and plays it towards long on for a single.
So far, a decent over by Clive Alfonso, off-break bowler. And driven hard towards the long off. Once again, Ataur Rahman comes into play. Just a single. Slowly that run rate is coming down for the expandables. Nicely bowled by Clive. Wicket is helping the spinners.
And Shan has come down the wicket and he's hit that straight over the bowler's head to finish off the over with a maximum, as expendables reach their 50, 52 for 1 at the end of 4. Clive's first over goes for 11. The expendables batting card at the end of 4 overs. Fahad Al-Hashmi at 23 of 9 deliveries. Ramiz Shehzad is batting at 15 of 10. And Shah Alam has played that beautiful 6 of the last delivery, is 9 of 5.
Aditya, one more left-arm orthodox spinner in this lineup. One inning, 1 wicket so far for this young lad.
Oh, that's missed everything, including the keeper. It's running down to the final leg area. Cleaned up, and Ramiz Shehzad runs for a couple.
Nicely bowled by Aditya. The right time he got that wood.
Well, he got taken for some runs in the previous game, which is why that economy rate is very, very high. So he's going to want to better that. Another very well bowled delivery. Ramesh Shehzad trying to play that towards that short third man area.
Last couple of overs, they have pulled the things back. And this time a full toss, a juicy delivery played towards the vacant area and nicely fielded by the fielder. The mid-wicket definitely saving the 3 runs for his team.
That was a very, very good effort from the fielder operating on that deep mid-wicket region, beg your pardon. Perhaps just taking another look at it.
I think he did a pretty good job, the fielder out there. Shani Alam and Ramesh Shehzad in the middle for the expandables. They have got a flying start courtesy to Fahad Al-Hashmi.
I think they're having a look again at the fielding. It seems like he's done well to stop that boundary. As we continue proceedings, a good first 3 balls bowled by Aditya Bhatia. He'll be under a little bit of pressure, bowling to the likes of Ramesh Shehzad. And Shan seems like he's been sent in to hit the ball.
Are you okay?
And another dot ball.
Shani Alam needs to rotate the strike, though he has got that maximum.
Catch it.
This time going over the extra cover. Once again, nicely fielded by the fielder, saving a couple of runs. He's a bit slow in the air. He knows his limits, the younger Aditya Bhatia.
He's bowled a good over so far. 5 runs conceded with 1 ball to go. And they've managed to pull the expendables back. They were around 40 at the end of the first 2 overs. As Shan plays that towards that long on mid-wicket area. They run through for another single. And expendables are 58 at the end of 5.
And talking about the G4 Lions bowling chart, 4 bowlers have been used by the captain. 2 overs, Ataur Rahman, 19, and he's the bowler who got that big wicket of Fahad Al-Hashmi, and Mohammad Rashid was expensive. Clive Alfonso gave 11 runs, and Aditya Bhatia bowled beautifully. 1 over, 6 runs to his name, 5 gone, 58, and there's a change in the voices in the comm box. And for the next 5 overs, it will be my dear friend Ahmed Khwaja with Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome to comm box.
Thank you very much, Mudassir Ali. Going along quite nicely here. The expendables. Slight slowdown after the departure of Fahad Al-Hashmi. He played a fabulous cameo. And the G4 Lions just looking to fight back here.
भाई लोग जिसने भी सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है सब्सक्राइब करके रखो, क्योंकि आने वाले समय में जमीन से पाताल से भी खोज के आप लोगों के लिए स्ट्रीम करूंगा.
Bowled him. That's an absolute peach. So finally some reward coming from around the wicket, spearing it into the stumps. And Shah Alam has been cleaned up there. A ripper of a delivery. Take a look at this one. Just kept going across him, played across the line as well. And that was a fatal error. So good dot ball pressure being built by G4 Lions. And it's produced a wicket. Shah Alam 12 of 9, bowled by Mohammad Rashid. 58 for 2.
Sensei Dada, thanks for the subscription. Sensei Dada के लिए big shout out. Subscribe करने के लिए. Thank you.
Rashid. Right arm around, 5 balls to play. Back. Little more. That's covering leg. Rashid. Gafoor, what is his name? Fido, तेरा पूरा नाम क्या है? Fawad Gafoor.
Fawad Ghafoor, the new batter in. 18 not out, his best score so far. Finished off the previous game with Ramesh Shehzad against the Strikers. A beautiful clip towards square, but straight to the fielder. Was struck well. Just couldn't find the gap behind square. So they've certainly pulled back the game here, the men in sky blue. They would like to see the back of Ramesh Shehzad though. He is the kingpin of this expendables batting lineup. And as long as he is there, they'll feel relatively secure. Fawad Ghafoor, another big striker of the ball. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep third. Well, mid-off is up. Goes downtown, and he hasn't bothered running because it's a sweet connection for half a dozen. Beautiful shot there by Fawad Ghafoor to get off the mark. Read the length early and picked it up. That's gone a long, long way. So now his innings is underway. So they have taken the optional batting power play with Fawad's entry. Nicely bowled again by Mohammad Rashid. He's using that around the wicket angle quite well.
Bit expensive in his first over, but a good comeback, though he has sent over the long on for a maximum. Still a decent over, got rid of Shani Alam. Fawad Ghafoor on strike, managed that maximum in this over, but he needs to rotate the strike.
Push towards extra cover. Clive with the shy at the stumps. And Fawad Ghafoor would have been run out by a mile there. That is the slice of luck that the Lions needed.
Denied the second run by Fawad Ghafoor. He was not at all in the frame.
Yeah, he could have even gone to the stumps there, Mohammad Rashid. He had enough time. How costly will that miss be? It's been a pretty decent over so far for him, but Ramesh Shehzad, now he's on strike. Final delivery of power play. Surely he'd look to capitalize on it. Oh, bowled him! What a peach of a delivery there. Well, his towel fell over Mohammad Rashid. And the umpires have a decision to make here. There you can see. But that wicket has been given. And Ramesh Shehzad has to depart. Well, there is a decision for the umpires to make here. JB Alex and Suraj. And Ramesh immediately indicated he saw that towel drop there. He did play his shot though. He did get cleaned up. And Shoaib Ahmed, what do you make of this?
Well, Ahmed Khwaja, it's a difficult call. I'll have to sit out on that, on the fence, and let the umpires take that decision. But I'm sure there will be a law for this. There should be a clear rule on what happens when that towel falls.
Well, he did play his stroke. We will have to consult our match referee, international umpire Shiju Sam. Absolute corker from Mohammad Rashid.
Yeah, now if from that angle, Ahmed Khwaja, that towel, when it fell, he still had some time to back off if he was not sure.
And he certainly didn't back off. So I don't think Ramesh Shehzad quite has grounds to revoke his dismissal. Let's take a look here. You can clearly see it fall down. He was in his stance. He advanced. He set up for his shot. And then he realized, hang on, I'm in a bit of trouble. Well, drama at the fan code DCC X10. And I think the decision has been given. He has been cleaned up. And Rambo, well, hang on. This is very confusing. We need to get the right decision. They can take all the time they like. Well, Shoaib Ahmed, you have to stop being Switzerland here. Give me a decision.
Well, personally, if I had to give the decision, I would have given it out because he had time to back out of that shot. You could see him stepping down the track, trying to play that shot, missed it, and then it hit the stumps. So I'm not sure. But let's wait. Personally, if there's no specific rule, I as an umpire would have given it out.
And well, he seems to have departed here. He doesn't look happy. Ramesh Shehzad muttering to himself, but that's a corker of a delivery from Mohammad Rashid. 2 wickets in the over, and now the expendables. They're on the back foot, 65 for 3. Well, there you can see the towel falling off Mohammad Rashid's hip. So the game moves on. Fawad Ghafoor. Now the onus is on him for the big striking. Still a pretty decent run rate. That has been hit hard. Aditya Bhatia bowled a very, very good first over. Danish Haider, the new batter in. Well, Shoaib, let's talk through this. This is in real time.
You can see there was some time between that ball being delivered and the towel falling off his back.
Well, he's still not convinced. Having a word with his captain, Adil Farooq. 3 former UAE internationals there, Adil Farooq, Fahad Al-Hashmi, and Ramesh Shehzad. And well, he should have pulled out of his stroke. Inside edge. So not a convincing way for Danish Haider to get going. Aditya Bhatia has clearly been the pick of the bowlers for G-Force Lions. And speaking of lions, Rambo, he's walking around like a lion in the savannah, an angry lion.
Yes, and now that in real time, you can see that he had still some time to back out if he was not sure.
Oh, this has gone aerial, not timed at all, and taken at long on. Ataur Rahman with the Shaheen Shah Afridi celebration. And it's an almighty collapse for the men in black and yellow.
He has back-to-back wickets, and this time it's Fido Fawad Ghafoor who'll have to walk back, trying to accelerate against Aditya, who's bowled well, that flighted delivery, getting some turn, not close to Fido, and he's played that straight into the hands of the long-on fielder, Ataur Rahman. And that is at the end of the innings for Fawad Ghafoor. He's walking back after scoring 8 of 6. And the expendables are now 67 for 4.
Chapati.
New batter is Pratik Shettigar. Best of 14 in the tournament so far.
Catch it!
A pitch drive just short of the extra and mishandled. They will pick up one and Pratik is unaway. So Danish and Pratik, they have just over 3 overs remaining. Can they propel the score to 100 plus? This was that uppish drive, not quite to the pitch of the ball. Needed to do a lot better there. Right on the edge of the ring.
Catch it!
Hit hard, flat. Bouncing in front of the long off. And that's a brilliant spell from young Aditya Bhatia. 1 for 10 in his 2 overs. He's really brought his team back into the game. 69 for 4.
Right, so that's the batting card for the expendables. Fahad Al-Hashmi scoring 23 of just 9 deliveries. Ramesh Shehzad was out, bowled by Rashid, 18 of 14. Shane Alam, 12 of 9. Fawad, 8 of 6. The 2 batters out in the middle are relatively new. Danish on 2 of 3 and Pratik on 1 of 1.
Circle. बस ठीक है भैया ऐसी तो लाइव बस ठीक है
Another off spinner being introduced. Muhammad into the attack. And this is a opportunity here. Restrict them below 100, then you have a fighting chance to chase this down, Shoaib.
Absolutely. I think anything less than 100 would be a good score for GForce Lions to chase in the second innings against the expendables. Now the main batters, the danger men, are already back in the hut. So this is a very good chance and an opportunity for GForce Lions to get back into the game and take that momentum in their favour going into the second innings.
Outside edge. Good. Oh, a misfield at short third. I was just about to say good fielding, but that's an absolute goober. 4 runs.
Thickish outside edge. Luckily, that ball beats the fielder. That's a good ball, good start coming around the wicket. But that should have been stopped. That's poor fielding. You need to get back into the game. You need to field and back your bowlers.
Yeah, you need to bowl a lot straighter as well. I feel it was much too wide, allowing Pratik to just slash at the ball. They've changed the fielder now. Young Aditya in there. So that's a good move. Runs have been hard to come by in the last couple of overs. Bowled him. Oh, that's an absolute Jaffa. Pitching on middle and off and straightening. And it's rocked the timber. Another wicket goes down for the expendables.
Good delivery again. Just the right amount of flight. And as you mentioned, it was on the stump, some turn, playing all across the line. He has perished. He's walking back. Pratik Shettigar scoring 5 of 3. And the expendables are on the back foot 74 for the loss of 5 wickets.
So the skipper has come in at number 7. Much too low in the batting order for my liking. Adil Farooq, former vice captain of the UAE national side. A lot of experience, a lot of class. And let's see what he can produce with the bat here. High score of 5. That's because he's been demoting himself in the batting order. But tonight he needs to show something here, Shoaib.
Yes, he's got some time on his hands now. Another 2.5 overs, that's 15 odd deliveries. Can he get a few runs for his side?
They need to get at least 30 in those 15. Get beyond 100. Adil Farooq, Fahad Al Hashmi, Mohammad Ayaz. Plenty of quality in their bowling. And he smacked this wide of long off. Atar Rahman, he's been pretty good out there. They're running for 2. Oh, that's another run out. Well. It's an unbelievable collapse here for the expendables. Danish Haider has to depart.
Well, that was not great running between the wickets. Danish Haider was slow off the mark. And a good fielding effort at long off. Now that was good slide in and a good sharp throw. One bounce straight into the hands of the bowler, Mohammad, and he does the rest. Struggling was Danish Haider, and an easy decision for the umpire, GB Alex. So Danish Haider out after scoring 3 or 4. It's 75 for 6 now.
New batsman name Vikram. Vikram. Light. Circle में आना जरा. Last Vikram come to the side.
Well, if I'm not incorrect, they were 64 for 1 at one stage. That's when Ramesh Shehzad got out. And since then, it's been an unbelievable collapse. They've lost 5 wickets in the blink of an eye. Hit hard.
Very well.
Good fielding at extra by Clive. And along with chipping away at the wickets, they've also kept a lid on the scoring. In fact, it was 65 for 1. And then when Rambo got out, everybody else decided we don't want to bat anymore. Vikram Nayak coming in at number 8. So that's how quickly things can change, Shoaib.
Oh, absolutely. You're never out of the game if you keep believing and if you play as a team. That has been an exceptional over from Mohammad. 7 runs of that over and a wicket. It's 76 for 6 after 8.
Well, there you can see the fall of wickets. In fact, they were 65 for 2. Slight correction. Very productive spells from Ataur Rahman. Mohammad Rashid 2 for 29. Good comeback over from him after getting carted for 20 odd in his first. Aditya Bhatia, the standout bowler, 1 for 10. And Mohammad Imran, the off-break bowler, did a really good job. 1 for 7 so far, including a run out. So this has been a very good fight back from G-Force Lions. And the final 12 deliveries, if they can maintain this pressure, they'll give themselves a healthy chance of victory. And they don't have any more power play overs to deal with. It's going to be Vineet coming into the attack. 2 new batters at the crease. And that will be a wide, much too wide there.
This has started off with an extra on the board. That will add some pressure onto him. Short and wide and didn't even carry to the keeper. So not the best of deliveries to be bowling first up.
The good old traditional loosener. This time picked up over fine leg, and that will race away for 4. The captain Adil Farooq on the move.
Poor delivery, very poor from Vineet, and Adil Farooq, the class that he is, the experience that he's got, he's not going to miss out on those. He's pulled it nice and easy towards backward square leg for 4 runs.
Well, that was a hit-me delivery if there ever was one. So good to have a man of his experience and caliber in this difficult stage. He's gotten a boundary to his name. Same area, but this time he finds the fine leg. And he has to send the runner back. Good decision. You don't want another run out.
Yeah, that was hit straight to the fielder at fine leg, so there was never a chance. You can see he didn't have even a lot of time to even move and swirl back. So a good call in the end from the skipper.
Well, Vineet needs to bowl outside off. This time smacked away over cow corner, all the way for 6. Priceless runs here for Adil Farooq and the expendables.
Yes, the captain is leading from the front, leading by example. Not great bowling from Vineet. He's not learning from his mistakes. Another half tracker, and at that pace, Adil Farooq is just going to say, thank you very much.
Too easy, much too easy. And these are very expensive runs for G-Force Lions. That one just kept a touch low. He just can't find that full length. It's all back of a length or short.
That was, again, not too full. Luckily, it was inside that marker and will be a dot ball.
This time, cut away. Just escorted to the deep cover by Clive. So they've taken quite a few valuable runs off this over. 12 already. Vikram Naik, well, coming in at number 8. I'm not expecting too much from him. But in 10 over cricket, anything is possible. Pulled away sweetly. One bounce over the rope. Well, pardon me, Vikram. That's a top shot.
That was really a good shot. Again, not the greatest of deliveries to end the over from Vineet. Expensive over coming in. 16 of it. 9 overs, 92 for 6.
So all the good work undone in that expensive over by Vineet. And they're going to persist with Mohammad Imran to bowl the final over. It's a risk bowling the off-spinner, but he has found a nice angle here. Coming from around the wicket, turning the ball in. Adil Farooq, 13 of 7, priceless runs. Pushing his team towards that 100 mark. Oh, big swish. One across the line. And he's a good batter as well, Mohammad Imran. Good inclusion into the side. Good flight there. Really giving it a tweak. And getting a response from the surface. You can see a lot of rough out there, Shoaib. Picked up over square leg and just dropping in front of the fielder. Only going to be one. Bit of a jig there from Adil Farooq. Keeping his blood flowing in his legs. He is enjoying himself out there. This is certainly more about fun rather than some serious career move for him. Struck on the pads, on the back foot. The umpire thinks about it, but GB Alex says no. I think it pitched outside leg there, perhaps.
I think that's a good call from GB Alex. Definitely pitching outside leg. A very good call from the umpire, and that would have been curtains.
Yeah, I should have been more aware there. Picked up by Adil Farooq. It's a Skaya. Has it got the legs? Oh, well held, but brought back in by Vineet. Has he saved? 4 runs for the side there. We'll need to take a closer look, Shoaib.
That was good positive intent from the skipper, Adil Farooq, that went high up in the air and was there for a long time. We'll have to just make sure that he released the ball before he crossed the ropes. That was a good catch, and that's a 6. That's a 6.
Well, unlucky there, Vineet. Took an absolute blinder, but his foot was on the boundary rope. Let's take one more look for confirmation. Big shot there by Adil on the leg side. And just watch the feet of Vineet here. Brilliant grab. And yeah, the right foot is firmly planted on the rope. So that's a maximum. Big cheer for the skipper, and why not? He's brought up the 100. Still have 2 deliveries to go. 67 tournament 6s in fan code DCC X10 Division 2. Adil Farooq still looking super fit. He could walk into the UAE team even now. 20 off 10. Full toss, carved away behind point. They should be running for 2. Yes, they will.
That's good running between the wickets. So he's not only hitting those boundaries, but he's also running hard. Just 49 years of age. So he's definitely giving a run for everyone's money in that dugout.
Oh, well, he looks in his early 30s at best, to be honest. Pulled away, this time behind square. Not quite off the meat of the blade. Misfield, and you know he's going to run on it. They've ended the innings with just 1. So 103 for 6 in the allotted 10 overs. A sparkling innings by the skipper. 23 not out of 12. Mohammad Imran doing a very good job with the ball. And that feels like a pretty decent score. They would have liked at least 10 runs more. But with the quality in their bowling attack, I think they can feel relatively comfortable. Good job by D-Force Lions, especially Aditya Bhatia and Mohammad Imran, the 2 spinners. Mohammad Adnan, of course. And Mohammad Rashid, the right-arm pacer, also did a good job in his second over. So let's take a look at the batting scorecard here for you then. 23 off 9 for Fahad Al-Hashmi. He started with a sparkling innings. Ramesh Shehzad was slightly more patient. 18 off 14. Shah-e Alam looked good. 12 off 9 with a big maximum. Then they fell away. A bit of a collapse in the middle order. But then Adil Farooq, 23 not out of just 12 deliveries, hit the timely boundaries and maximums. And 7 extras boosting the score to be on 100. Atar Rahman 1 for 19, bowling in the power play. 2 for 29 for Mohammad Rashid. He got carted for runs in his first, but then came back really well. Aditya Bhatia, very, very impressive. 1 for 10 in his 2. Mohammad Imran, the off spinner, 1 for 17 in his 2. Well, let's take a look at the highlights then. It was early hitting from Fahad Al-Hashmi, striking the ball really cleanly. Loves to counter-attack his opponents. Take a look at this one. Bang! Right out of the middle of the plate. That was glorious. But then he got...
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
भाई लोग 11 सब्सक्राइबर और चाहिए यार 350 सब्सक्राइबर के लिए। भाई वहीं से कमेंट्री ऑफ है, यहाँ प्रॉपर सब।
Just kept a touch low there. Square leg is in the circle. I don't like that field setting, Mudassir. Rather than your mid wicket, I'd like you to have a deep square leg back.
Well checked, Ahmed. Definitely, because the ball is coming in to the right-hand batter, and it's always good to have the deep square leg as a protection at the boundary. So far, the bowlers are doing a good job for the expandables.
Short ball attempted. Yeah, it's given as a wide. I think the wind is making it difficult for the bowlers. It feels like we're playing a match in New Zealand.
What do you suggest, Ahmed, if there's a breeze out? Do you need to bowl those express deliveries or just go and pitch those medium pace deliveries and get advantage of that movement from the breeze?
Yeah, it's always favorable from one end. This time that's hit hard and beats the long on just to the right of him, and he had absolutely no chance. Powerful strike by Imran.
Nicely struck this time by Imran. Shorter delivery, trying to generate that pace. Sent towards the long on by Mohammad Imran.
Yeah, he's powerful, well built. He bowled really well, coming in at the death with his off break. Now looking for quick runs. And he's bowling too wide here. Needs to find the right areas. It's not a big target that they're defending, just 104. So the bowlers need to be right on their A game.
Couple of freebies have been given by Furqan. A beautiful ground, Vision cricket ground. The Division 2. Oh, what a cracking shot. Went on the back foot, lifted that one leg and pulled towards the mid-wicket region for yet another boundary.
Well, you don't have a square leg, so you can't drop it short. Mohammad Imran had all day just to miss the fielder. And look at that style. Caribbean flavor there. Beautifully done. An easy boundary. Furqan is not having a good day out there.
Ravin Gaming Clips, welcome to the history blog.
Expensive over by Furqan continues, taking full advantage. Mohammad Imran not getting that control and line. Furqan struggling out in the middle.
Needs to get his act together. And once again the wides. They continue to keep the scoreboard ticking here. Adil Farooq will be slightly concerned. What's going on? Once again, early swing right from the wrist. It's a very good start here. Not quite as quick as the expendables, thanks to Fadil Hashmi, but they're going along quite nicely, especially as it's a run chase. Steps out, beats the outside edge. That's better. Slightly fuller, slightly straighter, and you beat the outside edge.
I'm not trying to generate the pace. There was a movement in the air trying to come down the track. Mohammad Imran. A rare dot delivery in this over by Furqan.
Needs to get out of this over quickly. 17 for none. Oh, chipped in the air over the point fielder. Well, he was camping on the back foot. That's why his balance was wrong. It went aerial and over the fielder. Good delivery, and he's unlucky to concede that 4.
Smart thinking by Mohammad Imran. Just opened the face of the bat and played towards the vacant area of point. Got yet another boundary, an expensive over. 15 runs so far. One more delivery left in the second over.
And it's been a long over considering he's bowled a fair few wides. And Mohammad Imran looking very dangerous. They need to see the back of him, the expendables. Otherwise, he might take the game away. So they're going as per their run rate. Outside edge flashed over the short third. 19 runs off the over. And G-Force Lions, they're roaring. 25 for none at the end of 2.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे नया है ना, प्लीज लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो ब्रो, ताकि मोटिवेशन मिले और भी मैचेस आपके लिए स्ट्रीम कर सकूं।
Well, some running repairs being done to the outfield. Of course, that wind has really picked up, so we're just having to nail down all the advertising hoardings and the mats. Really brisk breeze. If you sit outside the comm box, it's very, very pleasant. But you do need to have your jacket with you, Mudassir. Don't want you to catch a cold.
Don't know how the umpires are surviving in the middle. 2 overs, 25. And because of the breeze, I don't think so we'll have the dew factor coming into play. And definitely this will help the bowlers like Fawad Ghafoor, leg break bowler.
Very, very good point indeed. That dew, that perspiration on the outfield doesn't sit on the surface. It gets blown away. So that brings your spinners into the game. There you can see quickly sorting it out. Of course, you can live stream all of the action of the fan code DCC X10 on Crick Tracker on YouTube. And of course, fan code app in India. All of the breakneck action of T10 cricket. The fastest format, the shortest format, the most exciting format of cricket. And of course, this entire DCC X10 event is managed by ITW and Pacific Star Sports. Extremely grateful to them for this wonderful tournament. I think it's the start of something very, very special, Mudassir Ali. Good to see the DCC getting involved in spreading cricket all over the UAE. They've done it for many years, but now we have this live coverage, and that will bring in a lot more fans.
What I like good about this tournament is having Division 1 and Division 2 as well. So lots of players getting an opportunity to showcase their talent. And a number of teams taking part in both the divisions.
Oh, absolutely. So many players I've met on the boundary edge in the pavilion who are saying we're so delighted to have this live coverage. Our relatives, our families, our friends are watching us. All the live action, they're thrilled to bits. So must tip our hat to Amin Farooq and DCC alongside ITW and Pacific Star Sports for coming together, and of course to Fan Code as well. Always very gracious, always encouraging domestic cricket in the UAE. Well, this man is a legend. Fahad Al-Hashmi coming into the attack. They need a wicket here, Mudassir Ali, and he's the right man to turn to.
always take care of his fitness. The fitness level are up to the mark for Fahad Al Hashmis. It will be interesting to see how he bowls tonight. Bit expensive the last 3 innings.
Outside edge squeezed away. Fawad Ghafoor, Fido. Beautiful work. Well, he threw it to the point fielder rather than the keeper. But that's a fabulous job.
Nice to see Fawad Ghafoor putting that extra effort and definitely saving 3 runs. Nicely done by Fawad Ghafoor. Full marks. It's not easy to go down.
Yeah, he moved quickly there. Big smile on his face. Oh, has he got him? Oh, he missed the stumping. Well. I think it's Prateek behind the stumps. He didn't take off the bails. He missed in the first and second try.
I think they're checking with the third umpire, but what a brilliant take it was, Ahmed. After deflecting the pads, it was moving away from the wicket keeper. Nicely taken by the wicket keeper, and it took some time to dislodge the bail. Interesting to see the replay.
Well, take a very close look here, Mudassir. Brilliant take, like you mentioned. Look at that big in swing. I think it's kissed the pad. This was perfect, but this... Oh, the bail didn't come off. Can you believe it? And it took him 3-4 tries. By then, it was too late. And he was smiling as he was appealing as well. So that should have been a wicket for Fahad Al Hashmi. But I think Mohammad Imran has survived. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he would have been gone here, overbalanced. The bail didn't come off. Well, I've never seen that happen. He tried 2-3 times after it, but then it was too late. The back heel was well down in the crease by then. How unlucky. How unlucky indeed.
So we got the decision. Survives Mohammad Imran. Brilliant take. Full marks to the wicket keeper. Fahad Al Hashmi bowling with a short run up. Getting that swing known to get into the right hand batter.
He still has that perfect wrist position, doesn't he? Look at that movement. Just cutting his fingers across the seam of the ball. Direct hit from Fido, and he's not happy, Fahad Al Hashmi. Well, they're taking this game very seriously indeed. It's not fun in games out there.
Whenever he steps on the field, he's always serious, wants to win the match for his team. Not at all happy.
Well, that's why he's a legend. Be it a club game or an international game, it all means the same to him. He gives it his 200%. Chipped in the air. That would have been caught and bowled. This is a brilliant over from Fahad. He's asking the right questions, and Mohammad Imran is struggling to give him the answer.
And nicely bowled. Ball is stopping. And this time just checking his shot, Mohammad Imran.
Picked up towards square leg. Fielder settling. No, there's nobody there. In fact, it's gone for a maximum with the wind. Went for that big in-swinger once again, but it was slightly too full. And Mohammad Imran is playing a gem of a knock here. Look at that wrist work. Beautiful shot. Giving Fahad some of his own treatment. 34 for none. This has been a brilliant start for G-Force. Down the leg side. Well, they will scamper for that bye as well. So the extras have contributed heavily in less than 3 overs. Asghar has only made 4 runs. Mohammad Imran 27, and the rest freebies. Oh, that was a beauty from Fahad Al Hashmi. A decent over comes to an end. Gone for 11 though. 36 for none.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे नया है प्लीज लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो.
So the openers undefeated so far. Haider Ali, also a decent batter. But the bulk of the scoring has to be done by the openers here. So far, they're going along nicely. at 12 runs per over. And the expandables need something to happen. Who can produce that breakthrough?
भाई लोग 10 सब्सक्राइबर और चाहिए भाई 350 होने के लिए 10 सब्सक्राइबर बस प्लीज करवा दो।
Zishan Durrani, the leggy, coming into the attack. Let's see what he can produce. Has that quick arm action. 7 wickets in the tournament so far. He's at a fantastic DCC X10. Right on the money immediately. That shows a bowler in good form.
Leg break bowler Zishan Durrani has been introduced, looking for that breakthrough. What a start the G4 Lions has got. Bulk of the runs have been scored by Mohammad Imran. And to help, couple of extras given away by the expandables bowler. In comes Zishan Durrani. Ashgar Ashfaq on strike. Nicely bowled on the off stump after pitching. There was a bit turn. Nicely collected by the wicketkeeper.
I love the pace at which he bowls. He's quick in the air and certainly gives it a rip. Look at that turn. Fantastic. And Asjar slightly surprised by that movement. You shouldn't be. This man has 7 wickets to his name in the tournament already. This time he's nailed it. It's gone like a missile over long off for a maximum.
Brilliant strike. This time a fuller delivery and played over the long off. First maximum by Ashfaq. What a start this team is having, G4 Lions.
Yeah, that was hit as clean as a whistle. Slightly too full, like you mentioned, became a slot ball, and he had the courage to go through. And new balls, well, he's hit it out of the park in
भाई लोग स्ट्रीम का प्रॉब्लम हुआ है वहां का, सो डोंट वरी, फिक्स कर देंगे अभी वो लोग। अंशुमान यादव जी, प्लीज चालू करो वीडियो। भाई क्या कर रहे हो यार? भाई टेक्निकल इशू है स्ट्रिंग का वहां से। ये देखो, नहीं आ रहा है, वही से प्रॉब्लम है। स्कोर कार्ड लगा देता हूँ तब तक, जब तक नहीं आता है। स्कोर कार्ड से स्कोर देखो।
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. On we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on